Y'all feel like talking about my kids? Okay, me too. So every summer, the children and I go and spend a couple weeks with my parents. It's a good way for the grandparents to get FaceTime, because they live so far away and can't visit frequently. And I always look for opportunities to get my kids out of their home base. It's just good. It's a good reset. We go see them for like 2 to 3 weeks. I completely understand both the privilege and the luxury in this, meaning that we have two people who love our family so much they want to spend this block of time with them, and also that we have the flexibility to do so. Okay, so I get that. Well, this summer it doesn't work for many reasons. All right, and everybody's pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. Like I'm doing this for shits and giggles. Like I woke up one day and said, no, I don't want help with my 3 children. I just want them in my face for 24/7 in the summer. Yes, I am married, but my husband works long hours. He also travels frequently for work. So stick with me. So everybody's pissed. Whatever, that's fine. I'm used to being the villain. I live here. So I reach out to the parental units and I say, again, we cannot make 2 to 3 weeks work this summer. It just doesn't. As the kids have gotten older, somebody's in summer camp or somebody's at a sports clinic, or specifically this year, my bestie invited me on vacation, so I'm going to be there for a week and a half. Whatever. Can't make it work. What I can do is carve out a couple days at the beginning of the summer, and that way you can still spend time with them on your home turf. Is that okay? My parents say, fine, whatever. Eventually, the collective warms to the idea, all right? Not only do they warm to the idea, my parents have gone all in. This is now grandchild heaven, okay? So they're doing all of the things. They're being super indulgent. We're going all over the place. At one point, one morning, my kids woke up, came downstairs for breakfast. My mom goes, do you know your ABCs? Here's a 20. My children, again, are 9, 12, and 14. If they don't know their ABCs, there's something going on at home, okay? But again, I say that to emphasize the fact that they are just doing all of the grandparenting type things. They have decided that we're going to fit in. And anything that we have ever done, as in every year that we come, we do like 1 or 2 things and call it a day. We're going to redo everything and we're going to fit it into this shortened block. So we are going to Brookfield Zoo. We are going to Navy Pier. We are going to Great America. We are doing everything that you can think of. On our last full day, we're going to the Art Institute of Chicago. If you've never been there, you have to go see it. It's such a beautiful space. You can really spend hours there. It's great. I love it. Anyway, this one was, I will say, it was for me. I requested it. Okay. But again, we had done all of the kids stuff. I wanted to look at pretty pictures, to get inspired. Damn it, I wanted to walk somewhere quiet. For the past 4 or 5 days, everywhere we've been, there've been like bells and whistles or dings or mommy. I don't want to do that, okay? Hell, all right? So that honestly was one of the contributing factors. Okay. So we make the trek from my parents' house, get to the museum. We check our bags. They have a coat check, and we're traveling for a couple of days, so we're all carrying a lot. So we check our book bags so the kids don't have their devices and we don't have any supplies. It's the beginning of the story. So, I know what you're thinking. Brittni, whatever it is that you're about to say after this, it's going to be your fault because you took kids to an art museum. That's a lie. That's a lie. I take my kids places, yes, so that they can have the experience, blah, blah, blah. But also so that they can know how to exist in spaces, perhaps, that were not specifically curated just for them. Sometimes you just got to know how to act where you are, all right? So we're walking through the museum. Very early on, everyone has decided to show me their displeasure with this activity, right? So there are lots of sighs, there's dragging of feet, there's how much longer are we going to be here? Just, being kids or being kids and old people. Because at one point, my mama said, well, how much longer are we just going to be walking around looking at stuff? Sis went and sat on the bench, and that was the best place for her, okay? Because I can handle these 3, but I shouldn't. You don't want to be there? Fine. So she went and sat. So me and the kids are walking around the remainder, and it's an art museum. So each section of the museum is devoted to that period of art history, right? So we turn into this section, and again, everybody's mad. I'm choosing to ignore it though. I'm ignoring it. Not because I'm a meanie, but because I'm a mom. I do stuff I don't want to do all the time. That doesn't mean I can poke my lip out. I'm ignoring you. All right. Well, the baby person did not get the memo that they're showing mommy they don't like this place, but they're doing it in a subtle way. Girlfriend does not read the room. We go into this section and she's getting louder. Again, I have sound sensory issues. She's getting louder and she's getting more annoying. Finally, she has this like full on tantrum and she ends it with, I don't want to be here and I'm hungry. That's her big joker. If you've been here for a while, you know that Parker has some slight health issues. Included in that are some food allergies to a wide range of foods. It's problematic when she was younger, but you know, I didn't just meet the girl. So we have worked through some things and we have some tips and tricks. One of those tips being that we always carry food that is safe for Parker on our person. No, I don't have my supplies on me physically right now, again, because we checked our bag. But the entirety of the ride from my parents' house, good 45 minutes to an hour, I've been feeding her snacks, okay? She did not stop eating for the entire journey. So she knows that I know that she's not hungry. She's just being an ass. Okay, she has good hearing. Anyway, she's just being an ass, all right? Now, I started out that day, what I think, in a very good mood, all right? I was calm. I was present. I was zen. I was in my gentle parenting bag. She took that knowledge, okay, and she perverted it. And she pulled out the one thing that she knew I would have to have a big response to. In the middle of her tantrum, I don't know why this made it worse. In the middle of her tantrum, again, we were walking into different sections. We have made our way into the Renaissance. Is that where religious iconography is? Anyway, we have in this one section. I look up in the middle of her tantrum. We are standing in front of a portrait, in front of a painting of white Jesus. Full on beachy waves, that little gold halo aura thing. And that pissed me. I don't know why that pissed me off. I don't know, dude, but it just seems like bad form to have a tantrum in front of white Jesus. That's not, like, you don't do that. So I get down on her level. If you are a caregiver of a small child, you know it's easy to yell at kids. Anybody can yell at kids. Hey, sit down, shut up. That don't take nothing. But you know, it is the pinnacle of I'm in charge when you get down to that level. That's what implies the threat. That's what shows I'm asserting my dominance. I'm gonna get down and look you in your eye. And I know I don't look like much. But I have the potential to be very scary, especially when I'm 5 inches from your face. So again, I get down to the level and I pull her, not I pull it. Don't call DCFS. I pull her, okay? I pull her because we're about to fellowship, so you got to be close to mommy. So I get in her ear and I'm saying something, and I close it out by saying, you are not going to ruin this experience for me. You're going to fix your face and you're going to act right. Do you understand me? And it was like that with the teeth tight. It was really good. I was proud of myself. So with the teeth tight, do you understand me? And her eyes get real big because she has these big, pretty doe eyes. She's a pretty little thing. She gets on my last nerve, though. So they get really big. And she takes a step back and she looks at me and she goes, Mommy, you spit in my ear. And then she walked away. Just like these new kids. Okay. So in summary, the reason I wanted to share this with you is basically I wanted to say, when the package says that you have to take the birth control consistently, you really do have to take it at the same time every day. If you, it's not going to work out the way you think it is. You just, same time. Trust me. Okay?